Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video, and today I am very excited because ERRA has re-released Vanish Canvas, this time featuring Courtney LaPlante, which I'm stoked about. I did a reaction for ERRA's full album on livestream when that dropped in March, and I love ERRA. I was so excited for that. One of my favorite streams that we've done this year, definitely one of the best albums that's been put out this year in my opinion. I love it. Vanish Canvas being one of my favorite tracks off of that album, probably Shadow, Autonomous, and Vanish Canvas. I'm really stoked to see how Courtney's feature will be worked in here, what it will be like being re-released off of the album that was released earlier this year. I love ERRA. I've been very clear about that in my channel, I feel, so I don't feel like I really need to say much more. That being said, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. I was kind of expecting Courtney on the voices. ERRA Vanish Canvas featuring Courtney LaPlante of Spiritbox. Let's discuss. So this is definitely interesting because I've talked about with Courtney features before. She's done a lot of features that going into them, I usually don't know how they'll be used on the feature because she has beautiful clean vocals, obviously. She can really throw down the unclean vocals as well. And going into this track, I'm obviously very familiar with ERRA, and they've never done a feature before, so I was unsure of how this would be worked in there. It definitely feels like a big deal for them to be releasing this, and I'm not sure if it was like, you know, a band sometimes releases a music video after the album drops, and then rather than just releasing a Vanish Canvas music video, they also gave us this feature, this different version, which I very much enjoy. I love it because, like I said, Vanish Canvas was one of my favorites off of the self-titled album, and there were a lot of really solid tracks on there, so that says a lot. There's just something in the vocals, it's the melodies, it's the guitar, obviously, just kind of has like that slow groove to it, and then in the verses, you also have like, you get like what you're looking for from Jessie as well when it comes to like the tappy stuff throughout the song, but you also get like the parts that kind of slow down and the vocals really drive those parts as well. So going into it, the first thing I thought when I heard about this happening was that I wanted to hear Constellations with all of their voices overlapping. So I did get that. I was very happy that moment happened. It was just a little bit different than what I had, I guess, expected, even though I didn't know what to expect. I already said, I think I anticipated, I guess, like maybe a chorus or something. So it was a very interesting placement of the feature, I feel, although each part of this song I feel like is really powerful, and that verse itself is kind of like the end of that verse, the Constellations part that I'm talking about, is where it sort of all comes together. And I almost thought like after that it would drop and Courtney would do Uncleans or something, but it just may not have fit the song that way. I don't know, you know, but I like the way that sounds a lot. Obviously, her clean vocals are amazing, and then there was like that last melody before Constellations too. It just sounded really good. It was definitely throughout the song though. I'm enjoying the music video. I enjoyed the song itself. It's obviously a song I've heard very many times at this point. I've listened to this album a ton of times, and this is definitely one of the songs I go back to on its own as well when I'm not listening through like the entire thing. So obviously enjoying the chorus. I was definitely surprised when the chorus came back around the second time. I was expecting to hear Courtney in there somewhere. I think it would have sounded really nice, but there's probably a reason that didn't happen. The music video was all ERRA as well, and right now I feel like that's hard not to have. Like, you know, you could do something remotely, but during the pandemic and stuff, I just feel like and Spiritbox playing all these shows, ERRA being on tour and stuff, it's just, I feel like it's easier for artists to collab on a song than a video. So I wasn't totally expecting in the video. But I like this music video a lot. Obviously, I like seeing ERRA play, that sort of thing. I'll be seeing them live later this month at some point, so I'm very excited about that. So I definitely think that the feature, I'm going to be listening to this on repeat. I'll have to, so I love both versions. I think I've spent so much time with the original version that this is so different for me. It's weird to hear it differently, although when it got to Courtney's feature in the song at that point, I was like, where is it going to be, you know, kind of wondering. But yeah, I love this song. Again, this is probably one of my favorite songs to come out of this year. I love the lyrics. Like I was talking about, you just get everything you're looking for that's truly ERRA, as well as like that emotional drive as well. There's a part for every spot standing out. I think every instrument standing out, which I've talked about that on a few tracks on the channel. It doesn't happen that often because I don't feel like it's that common of an occurrence. In every song that we listen to, sometimes something is just like kind of going along. This definitely, I feel, has a standout part for each piece. So drums, bass, obviously guitar, vocals standing out as much as you would expect with ERRA, which is always a very high amount. So definitely interesting placement. I'm glad that we've got an ERRA with an ERRA track with a feature on it. That's definitely new. I was surprised to see this, and the drop was really quick as well. They announced it like earlier this week, and then we had it. So I'll be listening to this for sure. I'm going to listen to it probably side by side with the original a few times to kind of place it more and get used to something different sounding on something I've listened to so many times. ERRA is definitely awesome. I was excited also to kind of have Vanish Canvas itself on the channel because we have the stream on there, like the full stream from when I did the album reaction. But the the favorite off of the album that wasn't a single, because Shadow was my other favorite song, Shadow Autonomous. I had a video for that as it was a single. Now I have Vanish Canvas on here as well, so got a new music video, a new feature. Let me know what you thought in the comments, what you thought of the placement of the feature, Courtney's verse, and stuff like that. If you loved that Constellations as much as I did, I think that's exactly what I was hoping for it to be, to take away from this collaboration is all of them kind of coming together at that part, and it sounded excellent. So other than that, you will be able to find the music video link in the description. ERRA merch, all of that good stuff will be a little bit further below in the description. In addition to that, you can also find my Linktree link. In there, there will be the invite for the Discord server that I talk about all of the time on here. It's full of a bunch of really awesome people, really kind people that I've made the last year and a half or so. This weird time that we've been in, a lot more bearable for me. We talk about a lot of music-related stuff, a lot of stuff unrelated to music. It's a bit of a busy community, but definitely one that has been super helpful for me. So if that interests you at all, that will be there, as well as my Instagram profile link. On Instagram, I keep it all music related. I will post 2 posts a week that are merch, so usually those are vinyl, sweatshirts, t-shirts, flags, stuff like that, merch, and then I'll every Friday post a chart of what I've listened to the most over the course of that week. So if any of that interests you, my handle on there is Rachel Reacts. I will put it up here on the screen for you, as well as having it in that link tree in the description if you have any interest in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.